Photoshop's brushes give you a tremendous amount of flexibility and creativity when it comes to painting. Now you have the brush tools, the stamps, art history brushes, and even the eraser. We'll go ahead and use the regular brush, and when you select it, up in the control bar, we can see it has tool presets already available. Now you can choose from different categories of presets, or you can tell it just look at the current tool only. Then just select one of these and start brushing. Well, there's a very limited number of tool presets, and you can go ahead and create your own as well. But instead, I'm going to come over here to the brush and click on the disclosure triangle to reveal my menu that lets me change the diameter of my brush, and down here I can choose from any of the current brush tips that are loaded. Now, a quick way to access this is not to go all the way up to the control bar, but rather right-click or control-click right down here in the document. This gives you access to the same thing, only I find it's a little bit faster. Now, many of these brushes are somewhat static in that they don't really change the way they're stroking, but others are dynamic, and they can change depending on which one you've selected. So here, for example, as I stroke, I get lots of different stars that are not necessarily right over the brush tip itself. If I want to look at some of the different libraries that ship with Photoshop, and there are quite a few, I'll use my flyout menu button, and you can see down here a lot of different libraries of presets. Now, you can create your own brushes and save them into your own libraries as well, but these are the ones that ship with Photoshop. And there's some very interesting ones that ship. For example, I come down here to my special effects, and I notice I can paint with butterflies. And they're automatically going to be colored with a variety of different shades and hues. Now, if I want, I can come here and change my main painting color. But again, certain brushes are just going to do what they're going to do depending on what their settings are. So get used to working with your different presets. If you explore each of these different libraries, you're going to spend a lot of time and have a lot of fun. But if you want to quickly get an idea of what each of these strokes will look like with this particular brush tip, then if you go to your Presets Manager, and under Brushes, make sure that it's going to show you the stroke of the thumbnail. That way you can see the brush tip and what the stroke will look like. And you can go ahead and load from different types of libraries and then see what they're all going to look like. So here I have one that's going to give me little spirals. And I'll scroll down. I have another one that gives me little moons or Saturns. So there's a lot of very interesting types of brushes that you can work with, and it's fun to explore them.